What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse, and this is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself. And just like that, we're back into Final Fantasy XIV. I went from not hearing it in a little while to kind of back to back to back. This is two songs. We have Recollection theme Roses of May from Dawntrail, and also Alexandria theme Unlost World. Both are from the channels UVI, requested by Arc Spitfire and Wind's Grace. And before I get started, I would just like to say that when I first heard the original Roses of May, that was also the same requester, so I thought that was kind of funny. But speaking of which, I would have to assume this has to do with Final Fantasy IX, because the song name is completely taken from that, also Alexandria. FF9 is one of those few games that I actually played on this channel because of the soundtrack. You can find that over here. Two of my most popular Twitch emotes are from that game, and that's the Vivi Bongos and Steiner. Or as I call them, Adelblunt Stoner. Anyways, well, I guess there's been a homage to FF9 in this game. That's cool. I wonder if it's going to sound almost identical. So this isn't a Buamatsu's song, but I'm guessing Soken's touch. Okay. Okay. Roses of May from Dawntrail, Final Fantasy XIV. I am excited. I like that song. Da 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 dum, da 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 dum. Oh. Zelenia. Is that supposed to be? Da 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 da. Oh, what's her name? My brain wants to say Bridget. It's not Bridget. Oh my god. Steiner, what's your girl's name? This is sick. Da 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 da. Beatrix, right? I think it's Beatrix. Da 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 da. You know, this really works in this whole, like, grandiose style. Because of the whole setting of the game. It is Beatrix, okay. Is that supposed to be Beatrix? The hair, the little, like... Can I even do that? Let me know in the comments if you've experienced this, but have never played FF9. I'm curious. Because I can say for once that I played it and maybe you haven't. That is so weird. Ooh. This is so interesting to me because I do recall saying in the original Roses of May how repetitive that song was. Which wasn't a negative, it just is repetitive. It's a piano piece. This is cool. You don't hear that song too often either. I think maybe twice in the game? Anyways, no spoilers. Play FF9. I'm gonna listen to it a while. I'm gonna stop talking. This works so well. Damn. The roses on the ground. Oh. Phase 2. I love FF9 soundtrack. It's so good. Wait a minute. Is this new? Well, it's Dawntrail. Has there ever been any FF9 music in 14 prior to this? I know there's been 8 and 10? Maybe not 10. Yeah, there was. Vamos ya Flamenco, right? Yeah. That was a while ago. So yeah, what's up with that huge gap between Vamos ya and this? Unless it's not set in stone, like this was the FF9 thing, but they're just gonna keep adding as time goes on. You know what this reminds me of? This sounds like Roses of May with like Ibsen's Castle. Like those two vibes combined. Wait, is it Castle or? I haven't played in a while. Yeah, it was Ibsen's Castle. Just goes to show you how strong the melody has been throughout the years. One more minute. Let me know what other FF9 songs there are in the game. And Nobuo-Matsu's... I mean, what can I say that hasn't been said already? Just such a strong sense of melodic writing. Oh, look. There's a thing called Ibsen Low. Ibsen? It's at the top right. There's like a little health bar or something. I'm surprised I noticed that. It's right next to the health bar. But it's spelled with a B. And then it's also the whole, like, cyber structure of it too. This one's about to end right now. Yep. Okay. That was really cool. I definitely have said multiple times in the past that I prefer like Nobuo-Matsu's melodies to just about almost everyone in the Final Fantasy composing world, but this looks to be a direct inspiration for Final Fantasy IX, which is really cool. I am almost positive that's supposed to be Beatrix. I think, yeah, that has to be. The long flowy hair and where this is taking place. Although I'm not sure what's happening here. Like, this looks like maybe something has taken over, like her spirit or something like that. I don't know. Is this... I keep forgetting. Is 14 canon with anything? Has it officially been canon? Or is it just like taking inspiration from a bunch of things and just kind of making it their own little fun thing? Anyways. Oh, this really works, though, because FF9, without like spoiling for anyone, which is weird, but it's possible, that has a very fantasy setting, you know, floating castles in the sky. It's a very regal looking game. The very first place you visit is a gigantic, you know, royal place. Actually, more relevant in the next song. You're in Alexandria. and it just has this feeling of it, right? The knights, what was it? The Knights of Pluto and all that, queens. So it was a big shift. I remember going from 7 to 8, and then 9. 9 felt like to me, when I played it, what I always thought Final Fantasy was before I even played them. You know, looking from the outside in, I thought all of them were like that. Just this really fantasy world where just kind of anything can happen. And for the most part, I think a lot of them are like that. It's just the ones I started with were more, let's just say, I don't want to say realistic, but you know, they were more human-like. I don't know if that's a proper term. Realistic style stories. And I remember when I heard Roses of May, it's a really catchy song in FF9. It's, I know it plays like halfway through, and I think it plays another time. It might play, oh, I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure she also has her own battle theme, and I can't remember what it's called, but I know what it sounds like. Damn, FF9 was a while ago. I think that was like 2 years ago. Yeah, something like that, maybe more. But I do remember a long time ago I heard Vamos ya Flamenco, and that was a great song too. That was one of the songs that got me into even playing 9. So, yeah, basically, anyways, what I was getting at is that this works. This sound, this whole royal sound works very well, because in the base game, which is fine too, it's just a piano solo piece, and that's it. It's just like a quick loop. Maybe it feels like 20 seconds, but it loops forever. Here they took the melody and just expanded on it and made it sound like this whole, you know, royal kingdom thing, which I don't know, it just totally works. To me, it sounded like, for lack of a better word, like it was meant to be this way, but you know what I'm trying to say. Cool. Second one seems to be quite relevant. Alexandria is the first place you visit. I don't want to say anything more because that's a spoiler. But this one's called A Trail Unending. Oh, one more thing about this one. This one had a different name, right? Zelania? Zelenia, Queen's Knight. Zelenia. Okay. Anyways, this is A Trail Unending, Alexandria theme. Ooh, wait a minute. Is this going to be a non-boss theme? Oh man, I just realized that. There hasn't been many non-boss themes on this channel. Ooh, okay, let's go. That excites me more than the last song. Okay, A Trail Unending. I'm gonna see if I recognize anything. Oh, there's the airship. But let's see if they use any motifs from 9. Okay, that's definitely Alexandria vibes. Wow. I feel like I can count less than 10 times where I've heard like town themes in this game. Maybe. It's usually boss themes. It's weird seeing Alexandria in this daytime. It looks kind of like it's morning. Wait, are there different times in 14? Is there a clock? Or are the places set to a certain aesthetic? I've always liked the feeling Alexandria gave off. Felt like a bustling town with a mixture of like rich and poor. And young and old. There's like old NPCs everywhere and and kids. I don't recognize any motifs if there is any. I'm probably not going to have a whole lot to say about this song. I can just feel it already. But I feel like I will have stuff to say about the setting. Let me know if this is an original melody. Does that even exist in 14? I feel like 14 is motif upon motif. So maybe this appears somewhere else. You know what's fascinating to me is there's nothing else like this in the world for me. It's a very unique situation. Oh, the time, whoa, it's like we entered a different dimension. Final Fantasy XIV is the only thing I've experienced in my life with hours upon hours of experience and have no clue what's happening at any given moment. Oh, what's funny is that people try to explain it to me like I'm gonna remember. I'm not gonna remember. You guys realize as soon as I'm done with this video, I move on to the next game and then the next game and the next game. Unless I'm physically playing a game, it's mostly one ear and out the other. Even after so many hours of hearing this game. I don't know, I just find that kind of fascinating, you know? It's not normal. You'd think I'd be an expert by now. But if I was an expert, then that would be boring, and I would know what to expect from this game. Okay, see, like right now, what the hell just happened? I turned away and everything's on fire. Mystical fire. Don't get me wrong. This is a very nice song. I have no qualms with it. I'm not gonna remember it. It's a little too ambient for me. Alright. A trail unending. And it's over. Cool. So let me get a good shot here. What happened? I want to see what happened. Something? Oh, it was like right here. Hold on, I'm studying. Oh. It's a fade. Something happened. Oh, I don't even know what happened then. Because the footage completely altered. Okay. Let me find... That's cool. Yeah, so in this case, let's take, for example, the first song. If I didn't know that was an FF9 song, right, and just heard it, I'd be like, oh, wait, that's Roses of May. That's really cool. That's clearly an FF9 inspiration. This one, if I heard it blind, it's just kind of there. You know what's weird is, well, it's not weird at all. It's honesty. But I think 14 fans are so used to me like praising it for so long. This is also like my 80th something video for this game, which is a record. No other game has had as many videos as 14 has. So I think we're entering, which is kind of weird to say 3 years later, but I think we're starting to slowly see the evolution of stranger listens to music, but has been hearing it for a while, and now is like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna have opinions all the time. Not everything's gonna hit the same. I'm allowed to have opinions, and people can disagree with those opinions, which is the whole point of an opinion. But stuff like this, like, I'm just not gonna remember. This is, to me, very oh god. Let me make sure I got the definition for this word correctly before I use it. I don't want to say something. Okay, actually, yeah. This might be the perfect explanation, but I think it might have a stigma behind it. Let me know. To me, this sounds like fodder. When I think of fodder, I think of like filling stuff just to kind of serve its purpose. And that's exactly what this music sounds like to me. And I'm pretty sure that this game is loaded with fodder. I know it sounds like, oh my god, how dare you? But it's true. You can't have everything be amazing. Also, I don't know about you, but if I liked every single thing that was sent to me, that would be not only like the lamest stuff ever, but like, why would you watch that? I don't know. I feel like if people were to just watch something to give endless validation and praise, then it's no longer a reaction, I guess. It's more of a, oh yeah, Soken outdid himself again this time. I'm like, no, he didn't. But that doesn't mean to take away from anything. Anyways, I'm just putting that out there because there's a reason I'm explaining all this. I had a lot of new viewers come in from the Arcadian Floor video, which I don't even know why I did that. I guess I did that as a bonus for you guys because you're always nice and understanding. And my longest viewer base here. So I just did that, you know. I was like, okay, fine, I'll listen to the whole thing, which unprecedented. Like, I don't make hour-long videos like that. And but you know, I've been doing this for so long now. There's a part of me when I hear 14 now where I would say there's like a 5% feeling in my brain that's just like, oh no, you know, is this going to be the day that, I'm hypothetically speaking, but is this going to be the day like I just get bored of it? Or, you know what I mean? Something along those lines. This is not normal. I know I've said it before, but like, this isn't normal. I, like you, am just like a normal person. I do things, I have hobbies, whatever. I choose what I listen to outside of this, whatever, you know. We all have our patterns and stuff. It's not normal to experience something so many times and have no experience with it. See how that didn't even make sense? That's what I'm saying. So for me, 14 in my life is like one of the most, if not the most unique thing in my life. If someone were to be like, have you ever heard of 14? I'm like, yeah, kind of. And in that same sentence, I know nothing. You know, I just know it's an MMO and it has a huge fan base. So that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, I'm trying to get you to see it from my point of view. It's a very strange thing to think about for me. So yeah, I just think in the exact definition of the word, that would just sound like fodder to me. And I think there is a lot of fodder. And another reason I bring that up is because in that Arcadian Floor video, which I just did, I said one of those songs didn't really do anything for me at all, even though it has a really cool singer, which was Jason, Charles Miller. I didn't even recognize him at that time. It still felt like, it even felt like battle fodder. So, I don't know. I feel like I don't have to explain it, but there's a part of me that just feels like I have to, just because, I don't know. Here, I'll give you a TLDR. And I'm only saying this just because I'm yapping. It's not like anyone has brought this up or has been upset or anything. It's nothing like that at all, actually. But I just feel like I have to like clear this. You probably shouldn't watch this channel whatsoever if you want me to like everything you like, and if you are expecting me to say something. Like, never assume, you know what I mean? That is very awkward for both of us. And that's it. I don't know. I like this song, but that's it. It ends there. The first one was great. That's also, it's different too. It's almost not even fair, because the first one is not only Nobuo Uematsu, who I prefer, but also a game that I played, which is not common here, you know? So let me know what you think of these thoughts, because I'm sure here there's people that are watching this that have played 14 and maybe haven't even played any other Final Fantasies, or not 9, and they might think the complete opposite. They might think this song is really, really good and cool and fits the area, and Roses of May recollection theme was like, whatever. You know what I mean? So that's where that's why I open these doors for conversation. It's not about, yeah, this song is cool, yeah, this one sucks. It's, I like to hear every perspective from everyone, because I'm taking advantage, that's a terrible word, of the viewer base. I know thousands will watch, which sounds also terrible, but it's true. Damn, that's crazy to think about. And that's people from all walks of life, different sexes, different races, different parts of the world, different ages, and I just like to kind of know this stuff. It's cool. Anyways, I'm blabbing. I'm out of here. Thanks to the requesters, and thanks to everyone you see on screen. I have more 14. I have a lot of 14. Don't worry, I have many songs of 14 coming up. My name is Jesse, the Auditorium. I hope you have a nice day. Peace.